Kolkata, the center of culture, education, and the former capital of India, is home to over 14 million residents. In this melting pot of cultures, you'll discover a tempting array of budget-friendly street food that captures the essence of this city's diverse culinary heritage. In this video, we'll explore everything from Kolkata's dangerously unhealthy street eats to the city's timeless classics, ending with a challenge to see if we can survive in the streets of Kolkata with just $5. But first, let's dive into the mysterious world of India's Chinese cuisine. In the intoxicating realm of Indo-Chinese cuisine, our initiation takes the form of chili chicken, a fusion dish seductively embraced by a rich, fiery sauce that entices the senses. Start with a dollop of oil on a flaming hot wok. Add minced ginger and garlic. Then the veggies, onion, carrots, capsicum, and green chilies. Next, Szechuan sauce, soy sauce, and tomato sauce come together to create a flavor base, followed by salt, pepper, and good old MSG. Let everything combine before adding spring onions. Now, fill the wok with water. Thicken it up with cornstarch to create a rich, sticky sauce. Finally, add the fried chicken and let it absorb all those flavors. The chili chicken is sure to satisfy even the pickiest eater. The chicken is tender and juicy, and the sauce hits all the right notes with a perfect balance of sweet, sour, and spicy. Coming up, a hidden gem tucked away in the home of this migrant family. Here you can savor the authentic Chinese specialty that helped them thrive for generations.
इंडियन में तो हर चीज में सब चीज डालेगा, टमाटर सॉस, चिली सॉस, सब चीज मिक्स करेगा। हम लोग मिक्स नहीं, सिंपल चाइनीज खाना प्योर ये वाला। मेरा हस्बैंड बाहर से सीखा है, फिर से हम भी सीखा। क्या करेगा, खाने के लिए कुछ न कुछ तो करना पड़ेगा।
कम से कम 10-20 साल से तो आ ही रहा है। यहाँ का टेस्ट पूरा डिफरेंट है। पूरा मोहल्ला में घूम लीजिए, पूरा अलग है इधर का टेस्ट। खाने के बाद ही पता चलेगा बहुत बढ़िया टेस्ट है, सिर्फ इधर ही आते हैं।
This unique breakfast specialty is exclusively found in Kolkata's Chinatown. The name Shingara originates from the Bengali word for samosa, which has a similar shape to the star of this dish, the wontons. When combined with chewy noodles, they create an epic breakfast bowl. Start with minced and seasoned pork wrapped in wonton wrappers. Blanch them in delicious bone broth, along with homemade hand-pulled noodles and mustard greens. After draining and removing them, season with MSG, black pepper, soy sauce, and pork fat oil. Mix everything to combine the seasonings and plate. Finish with boiled pork meat noodles, spring onions, and a bowl of broth on the side. The end result is a symphony of porky goodness, entwined with chewy noodles and aromatic spices, delivering a deeply satisfying taste adventure. If you love dumplings, you're about to enter nirvana, because our next stop crafts flavor pockets filled with chicken and a blend of Chinese and Indian spices. Momos are dumplings originating from Tibet. They're popular across Nepal, Bhutan, India, and China. These delightful bite-sized treats consist of a thin, doughy wrapper filled with a mixture of seasoned minced meat. They're commonly steamed or fried and served with flavorful sauces. Here they make it with chicken, seasoned with red onions, salt, and a secret blend of spices. Top the mixture with fresh coriander, black pepper, MSG, and ginger. Combine everything together, then douse it with hot oil and mix once more. After that, roll out the dough from refined flour and fill it with your yummy mixture. Seal it with a signature move to create this beautiful work of art. Add everything to the steamer and cook for 15 minutes. Once done, let them cool down and serve with Szechuan sauce and chicken bone broth. Savor the unique blend of Chinese and Indian spices, combining tender chicken with chewy wrappers, complemented by spicy Szechuan sauce. A sizzling griddle, clanking spatulas, and the aroma of stir-fried noodles. These are the signs that a plate of delicious street food is just around the corner. Get ready for one of the best noodle treats of your life.
हर रोज यहाँ पे खाता हूँ, वो बहुत ही टेस्टी है। सर बगल में जो मिलता है वहाँ से यहाँ का स्ट्रीट फूड बहुत ही अच्छा है। कोलकाता का स्ट्रीट सस्ता में मिलता है, 20 रुपया 30 रुपया भी मिलता है प्लेट। हाफ प्लेट में मिलता है और फुल प्लेट मिलता है 50 रुपया 40 रुपया ऐसे मिलता है हाफ प्लेट।
Chow mein is a popular Chinese noodle dish known for its unique stir-frying technique, crispy texture, and use of thick, chewy egg noodles. Start by adding oil to a pan. Toss in a vegetable medley of cabbage, carrot, and beans, followed by onions and capsicum. Then introduce the egg noodles into the mix. Season with salt, black pepper, and soy sauce. Set the noodles aside to cook up the eggs. Reintroduce the noodles, more soy sauce, and a handful of spring onions. Egg chow mein offers a harmonious fusion of tender egg, savory Szechuan sauce, and chewy noodles, creating a delicious experience. For our final dish, a simple street food that became a citywide sensation, starting with just one customer 12 years ago. Now, they're serving 2,000 people daily.
जैसे इंडियन में बहुत सारे चाइनीज फूड बिकते हैं जो बड़े बड़े रेस्टोरेंट में भी बिकते हैं। चाइनीज लोग जो बनाते हैं वो लोग मसाले का बहुत कम इस्तेमाल करते हैं, जिसकी वजह से हमारे इंडियन लोग उतना ज्यादा पसंद नहीं करते। बस एक बार खा लिया चाइनीज फूड। लेकिन जब हमने उसको पढ़ाई करके जब उसको अपने मसाले में कन्वर्ट किया, तो जब देखा पब्लिक के सामने जब पेश किया, कंज्यूमर माइंड ब्लोइंग आउटस्टैंडिंग, जिसकी वजह से आज मेरा चाइनीज फूड लगभग मेरे कस्टमर लाखों में। स्टार्ट किया तो सिर्फ एक ही कस्टमर, लेकिन आज के डेट मेरे शॉप में कम से कम 1500 से 2000 कस्टमर रोज के आते हैं।
Chicken lollipops are a popular Indo-Chinese fried appetizer. Upon first glance, one might easily mistake these delectable treats for chicken drumsticks, but they are, in fact, prepared from chicken wings. Start by removing the wing tips, then push the remaining meat down to create a lollipop shape, ensuring they're easy to handle. Season with a mixture of ginger garlic paste, Szechuan sauce, salt, black pepper, cumin powder, red chili powder, lollipop masala, green chili sauce, tomato sauce, corn flour, refined flour, eggs, and a touch of water. Thoroughly coat each lollipop in this flavorful mixture before submerging them one by one into hot oil for frying. Serve with a side of onion and capsicum salad, tomato ketchup, fresh coriander, and a drizzle of mayo. Chicken lollipops boast a crispy exterior that gives way to succulent, mildly spicy meat, offering a delightful contrast in each bite. That was a lot of grease. But next, we'll explore Kolkata's heart-stopping junk foods, laden with sugar, spice, and everything oh so oily. Prepare for the unhealthiest dishes of Kolkata. We kick things us off with an Indian gourmet experiment. A whole grilled chicken stuffed with tikka kebabs, grilled eggs, and melted cheese. Brace yourself for layers of pure opulence.
Oh, baby, don't cry.
Actually, Afghani chicken you can have this at plenty of places, but ours is special because of the ingredients we use. Plus, we add mix of spices that makes the taste little different from any other places. And the whole concept, the feeling, the stuffing, that makes it a complete dish. Tandoori chicken, everyone knows. Afghani chicken, everyone knows. But the combined mix of the tandoor flavor of the tikka kebabs and the Afghani flavor with lot of cheese makes it a balanced dish in terms of flavor, in terms of taste, in terms of everything.
We begin by scoring the entire chicken, ensuring for maximum flavor penetration. Then season it with salt and ginger garlic paste, followed by hung curd, a type of thick strained yogurt. Top that with a secret marinade made from cashew and melon seeds. Then finally, a few drops of fresh cream, a dairy product made from a mixture of heavy cream and buttermilk. Now, the stuffing. Tikka kebabs, made from diced chicken breast, seasoned with tikka masala and boiled eggs, marinated in coriander, mint, and a green chili blend. When the chicken is ready, coat it with even more fresh cream. Now for the build. Stuff the chicken with the tikka kebabs and sprinkle it with more tikka seasoning. Then a drizzle of pepper sauce, followed by the eggs, cheese, and a final touch of fresh cream. Wrap it up and grill until it all melts together. And if you have any doubts, just give it another round of torture. The cheese burst of Afghani chicken delivers a mouth-watering blend of creamy Afghani spices, decadent cheese, and succulent tikka kebabs. It's a perfect option for a last meal on death row, because there's arguably no better way to go than with a chicken-induced demise. Imagine fried bread generously stuffed with sweet balls made of cheese. A creation so rich it might give your arteries a run for their money.
मेरा दुकान 3 से 4 महीना बाद ओपन हुआ। पिस्ता है 50 ऐसा ही। तो हम लोग का जो सीक्रेट सॉस है उसका अंदर जो होता है रसगुल्ला का रोल टेस्ट इसे मीठा तो नहीं रहेगा, स्पाइसी रहेगा। ये तो यूनिक डिश है, वेस्ट बंगाल तो नहीं मिलता है किधर भी। ओपनिंग किया हम लोग का शहर, इधर लॉन्च किया, सब लोग आ रहा है, बहुत ही चैलेंज आया।
Rasgulla are an Indian sweet delicacy made from soft, spongy cheese balls soaked in sugary syrup. Yes, this is typically eaten as a dessert, but here they've turned it into a most scrumptious filling. Start with the rasgulla. Add it to a heavenly creamy sauce made from milk, sugar, salt, and chili oil. While it heats up, prepare the bread. Roll out refined flour dough and throw it on a hot griddle to create a luscious paratha. Now for the plants, stir-fried capsicum and onions. Fill the bread with the veggies and top them with the rasgulla balls and creamy sauce. A final drizzle of mayo, some grated cheese, and chopped masala. The rasgulla roll surprises with its savory transformation. Crispy paratha enveloping creamy cheese balls, delivering a harmonious blend of textures and tangy, wholesome flavors. Next up, a sweet twist on an Indian classic street food that will leave your mouth bursting with the sweet flavors of rich ice cream and crispy Oreos. Pani Puri is a savory snack popular throughout India. It consists of crispy breaded spheres filled with potatoes, onions, and loads of spices and chutneys. But one day, someone wondered, what would this dish look like if children were in charge? Then, they actually made it. Start with finely chopped Oreos, which will serve as the main body of this dish. Then create a hole on the top of each ball that will serve as the door for all this goodness. The Oreo goes in first, followed by chocolate syrup, vanilla ice cream, and even more chocolate syrup on top. Complete with a shower of rainbow and chocolate chips. Each bite bursts with delightful ice cream, crunchy Oreos, and decadent chocolate, creating a roller coaster of flavors in your mouth. Before our next destination, ensure your pacemakers are working properly, because this spot infuses chicken with Red Bull, a daring culinary shock to the senses.
We have started this Bti Kebab on 2nd October 2020. So me and my friends went to a particular cafe. So there they were giving an offer of like, if you get 2 plates of kebab, you'll be getting a can of Red Bull free. So while having that particular dish, I thought of why not make a fusion of both the things and introduce that Red Bull in that particular kebab while marinating and serve it to the people. This Red Bull kebab has not been introduced anywhere by anyone in this entire West Bengal. People might find it very bizarre, very funny that, oh my god, how can this Red Bull be added to this kebab and all. But trust me, once you come down over here, have this kebab, you will be blown away. This is my guarantee to you.
Start by chopping chicken breasts cut into bite-sized pieces. For the marinade, mix mustard oil to the curd. Add a paste made from coriander, green chilies, and red chili powder. Then add the spices: pepper, salt, garam masala, kitchen king spice, fenugreek seed powder, coriander powder, cumin, and chicken tandoori masala. Let everything mingle before adding the star of this dish, the Red Bull. Thoroughly coat the chicken before skewering it into kebabs and adding them to the grill. Once cooked, transfer it to a clay pot. Top with even more Red Bull and a homemade coriander curd sauce. Tender chicken bursts with smoky, zesty flavors, accompanied by a hint of sweetness and a subtle caffeine kick. A truly unique and electrifying experience. Prepare for an extravagant fried fish creation, covered in record-breaking layers of batter that will give you an astronomical amount of crunch.
हम लोग ये फिश डिश वेंचर स्टार्ट हुआ था जब पूरा ये लॉकडाउन था, तो हम लोग का फर्स्ट घर में हम अपने से बनाने शुरू किए थे. यूज्ड टू सेल दिस प्रोडक्ट टू द कस्टमर. द फीडबैक वाज वेरी गुड, सो आई केप्ट दिस नेम एज फिश डिश एंड वी स्टार्टेड द जर्नी. हम लोग का ये कलकत्ता का सबसे लार्जेस्ट बोल सकते हैं आप. नॉर्मल रेस्टोरेंट्स क्या करते हैं, फिश डायमंड फिश डाल के एग से रैप करके देते हैं. हम लोग उसको डायमंड फिश के साथ और एक तो एक्स्ट्रा बेडिंग करते हैं फिश का, तो हम लोग रूही फिश बोलते हैं उसको. उसका ऊपर फिश डायमंड फ्राई के ऊपर रूही फिश का बेडिंग करके देन वी रैप इट इन द एग एंड इट्स बिकम अ ह्यूज प्रोडक्ट. You can see when you have clicked the photos.
Kabiraji is a Bengali street food with deep fried fish coated in crispy egg batter, famous for its crunchy texture. It starts with diamond fish fillets coated in coriander leaves, red chili powder, and a secret marinade made from coriander leaves, ginger garlic paste, and mustard oil. Coat everything and let the flavors penetrate the meat. Then double coat it in panko breadcrumbs and deep fry. Give it another dip in an egg wash and fry once more. This time, drizzle the eggs around it, creating crispy strains of eggs. Top it with more chopped coriander and fried rohu fish. Finish by wrapping the egg strains around the fish, creating a deliciously crispy shell. The golden crispy shell encapsulates the tender, succulent fish within. It's a seductive dance of textures, a true masterpiece of deep-fried temptation. Kolkata can be a junk food paradise, with dishes that could send you to an early grave. But now, let's dive into 5 epic Kolkata street foods you must try before you actually kick the bucket. We start our epic street food journey with India's most controversial protein, beef. Prepare for the most succulent grilled meat banned in parts of this country.
ये 25 ईयर्स हो गए हम लोग को। फेमस है यहाँ पे अराफात का बीफ बोटी कबाब। बोटी वो दलमा का बनता है, पीसेस होता है, छोटा छोटा पीसेस कटता है वो बोटी कबाब। वो बीफ का, ओरिजिनल बीफ का बनता है। और ये बोटी कबाब बहुत सॉफ्ट होता है। अगर मैं 300 से 400 सीख पर डे।
If you hear the word kebab, India may not be the first country that comes to mind, but this dish has deep roots in local culture dating back to the Mughlai Empire. Nowadays, you can find it on every street corner. However, only a few places dare to serve it with beef, as it's highly taboo in most of the country, but not in Kolkata. To prepare, start by cutting the forbidden meal into large chunks. Then add papaya paste, an ingredient that's also quite unique. Follow up with ginger garlic paste, red chili powder, salt, cumin powder, garam masala, beef masala, and mustard oil. After marinating for 4 hours, skewer it up and get ready to grill. The beef Bti Kebab offers a savory, smoky, and subtly spicy taste, with tender beef complemented by ginger, garlic, and a touch of fresh papaya. It is a testament to this city's diversity and acceptance of different cultural and religious backgrounds. Another pillar of Kolkata's cuisine is undoubtedly the biryani. Giant pots are filled with spiced meats, boiled potatoes, and heavenly rice, all cooked to perfection.
नहीं, मेरा बचपन से ही मतलब यही धंधा है। पहले दूसरा पास काम कर रहा था। काम करने के बाद मेरा बचपन से होता अपना दुकान हो, मेरा पास 2-4 आदमी काम करे। अब मेरा धंधा रोज का 500-600 आदमी को बिरयानी चलता है।
Biryani is a soulful dish from northern India, where fragrant rice is combined with richly spiced meats or veggies, creating an unforgettable one-pot feast. Begin by washing and scoring the chicken thighs. Add turmeric, red chili powder, curd, and salt. While it absorbs those flavors, prepare oil in a pan. Add ginger garlic paste and red chili. Add the chicken and let it cook for 30 minutes. Chicken out of the pan, remove the broth and replace it with water. Season with whole spice, salt, and finally, the white rice. In the meantime, fill the giant cauldron with the chicken and mutton meat. Top that with boiled potatoes and our rice. A dash of saffron oil and milk helps the rice to absorb the meat flavors. Finally, layer the edges of the pot with a wet cloth to seal everything inside while it cooks. Despite taking hours to prepare, locals love biryani for its aromatic spices, its succulent meats that just fall apart, and its fluffy rice soaked in all those flavors. India is the world's largest consumer of legumes. Therefore, you cannot go through the staples of Kolkatan food without talking about the king of all lentil dishes, Tarka Dal, locally known as Dal Tarka. Get ready for the best lentil dish you have ever tasted. Dal Tarka is a flavorful Indian dish made with cooked lentils and aromatic spices like cumin, mustard seeds, and garlic. What makes the one in Kolkata special is the inclusion of eggs, giving it a more decadent, creamy flavor. Start with lentils boiled for hours. Add turmeric and nutmeg powder, then let the flavors mingle. Sauté onions, ginger, and green chilies. Next, crack open a few eggs and scramble. Add diced tomato, coriander powder, turmeric powder, and chili powder. Top it with the boiled lentils, then give it a good mix. Finish with a pinch of salt, coriander, and secret masala. Then serve with freshly baked roti bread. Warm paratha wrapped around a medley of spices, eggs, and lentils. Dal Tarka is a love letter to all legumes.
I'm a renegade and a
next location proves that size does matter. Prepare for juicy meats, melted cheeses, and enticing sauces. This is the biggest roll originating in Kolkata.
ये मतलब 4-5 बंदों से आया था। वो लोग अपना बर्थडे सेलिब्रेट करने के लिए हमारे पास आए थे। एक अमाउंट दे दिए थे कि जिसके अंदर एक चीज़ बना देना है जो काट के वो लोग सेलिब्रेट कर सके। तो हम लोगों के पास उस टाइम पे जो इंग्रेडिएंट्स था उसी को देके बना दिए थे। आज से 12 साल पहले का बात है ये। फिर वो मतलब रेनोवेट होते होते अब जो आपको मिला है वो ऐसा बना हुआ है। मतलब ये कबाब बेस है तो आपको इसके अंदर पूरा कबाब का ही टेस्ट आएगा। मतलब साइड से जब आप लोग इसको बाइट लेंगे तो एक साइड से एक कबाब का टेस्ट आएगा। वैसा ही रोल होता है ये।
The Kti Roll is a street food dish that originated in Kolkata. It consists of kebabs wrapped in fried paratha. The special thing about this place is that they make it 4 times the size of a regular roll. Start by slapping together 4 pieces of paratha dough, then roll it out and serve on a hot griddle known as a tawa. When it's cooked, fry the paratha from the outside for extra crispiness. Then whisk up a few eggs in a pan and let them go. Top them with our paratha to create a delicious egg layer on one side of our roll. Now for the bill. Begin by layering a vegetable masala made of carrot, potato, cabbage, capsicum, green peas, and a blend of spices. Next, add chicken Bti Kebab, a traditional grilled chicken kebab marinated in yogurt. Then, soya chop, a local mock meat made from soybeans, and paneer tikka, a dish of grilled cheese skewers seasoned with tikka seasoning. Finally, place 2 minced mutton suti kebabs on each side. Finish off with a spread of tomato ketchup, coriander chutney, grated cheese, red onions, a squeeze of lemon, tandoori mayonnaise, more grated cheese, green chilies, and chaat masala. The first bite bursts with tenderness, crunchy vegetables, and warmth from the grilled bread. The addition of zesty sauces adds an exciting liveliness to the dish, making each massive roll a delicious adventure. The final aspect of Kolkatan cuisine is its finger-licking street food. Yes, I'm talking about chots. The word chot means to lick one's fingers, and our next dish is so yummy, you'll be doing just that. Meet Bti Chot, a beloved Indian street food featuring crisp wafers topped with yogurt, chutneys, potatoes, and spices. Start with boiled potatoes, coriander, salt, a secret spice blend, tomatoes, spearmint, and tamarind chutneys. Mix well to create the mouth-watering heart of this dish. Now, the wafers, dipped in tamarind chutney and laid out on a platter to form a chutney base. Top it with our mixture and sprinkle it with sev, a crunchy Indian snack made from chickpea flour. Finish the curd, even more tamarind chutney, and fresh coriander. This dish is the epitome of Kolkata street food culture, a combination of affordable ingredients, inventiveness, and different texture elements, creating a culinary masterpiece that ignites your taste buds. All of that cost under $1. So let's see if we can keep it up and survive all day in Kolkata with only $5 in our wallet. India offers some of the most affordable street foods in the world, and in Kolkata, you can find some of the cheapest street foods in India. So surviving on a tight budget in this city shouldn't be too difficult, right?
Yeah, सस्ता है अभी तो महंगे का टाइम है 7 रुपए में पूरी दे रहा है अच्छा वाला.
But can $5 get us through the day without going hungry? Well, you're about to find out.
ठीक है, अपना इंडिया में कहा यहाँ पर खट्टा मीठा टंगी सब खाता है, तो यहाँ का हिसाब से उसको किया.
From spicy chicken in a sauce that will make your eyebrows sweat.
कुछ अलग से अपना करे जिससे कुछ नाम होगा, तो ऊपर लगा करम से अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह नाम हो ही गया चिकन चटपटा का.
To these cheese-filled, mind-blowing pancakes that cost less than 50 cents.
ये 80 साल पुराना है, डाला है मेरा नाना का.
Get ready for the most affordable street food eats in Kolkata. We start with the most affordable breakfast you can find anywhere. A delicious potato stew served with freshly fried bread, all for under 30 cents.
मैं यहाँ पे
अराउंड 20 ईयर्स से खा रहा हूँ। यहाँ पूरी बहुत टेस्टी है। पहला बात विदाउट ऑनियन गार्लिक है, प्लस पॉइंट है, उससे कम तेल में बनता है, टेस्टी रहता है एंड वैल्यू फॉर मनी।
ये दुकान पूरा 25 साल हो गया। ये सस्ता है, अभी तो महंगा का टाइम है। 7 रुपए में पूरी दे रहा है अच्छा वाला। सिंगाड़ा भी 7 रुपए, दूसरा जगह में तो रेट ज़्यादा है इसका। 10 रुपये प्लेट है, 7 रुपये पीस है।
Subs kachori is a popular local street food dish consisting of two parts: the subs, which is a type of chickpea curry, and the kachori, a deep-fried stuffed bread. To begin, peel boiled potatoes and cut them to the desired size. Next, fry ground nuts and green peas in a hot pan, along with cumin, red chili powder, and water. Now our potatoes join the party together with salt. Let everything dance together for at least 15 minutes. Fill the refined flour dough with black gram dough and shape it into small balls. Roll them out into flat discs and fry them until they puff up. As you take your first bite, the kachori's crispy and golden exterior greets you with the aroma of freshly fried dough. The potato curry is rich, hearty, and delicately spiced, allowing the flavors of cumin, coriander, and turmeric to blend on your palate. Our next dish is made for all you junk food lovers. Prepare to savor freshly fried chicken smothered in a zesty hot sauce that costs less than $1.
10 साल से चालू है, 2013 से स्टार्ट किया है भाई। चटपटा ऐसे तो कभी चटपटा हम लोग बनाए थे ना, एक दिन ऐसे बोला कुछ नया करें, इसलिए जो भी दुकान में जाओगे आपको चाउमीन वोमिंग सब मिलेगा, पास्ता मिलेगा, चिली चिकन सब जगह फेमस है। चटपटा कहीं नहीं था, हम लोग बोले कुछ अलग से अपना करें जिससे कुछ नाम होगा, तो ऊपर लगा करम से अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह नाम हो ही गया चिकन चटपटा का।
Start with the gravy. In a large wok, fry onions, green peppers, and tomatoes, a scoop of ginger garlic paste, red chili powder, and an entire bottle of chili sauce. Then a blend of spices, including garam masala, sugar, jaljeera, black pepper, and chicken masala. Finish with curd and let it simmer. Now the chicken is cut into small pieces and carefully washed. Let's move to marination. Begin with tandoor chicken masala, MSG, salt, chili sauce, red chili powder, refined wheat flour, corn flour, and a couple of eggs. Mix well and fry to perfection. Finally, marry the chicken in the spicy sauce and serve with scallions and red onions. Succulent, crispy chicken bathed in a masterfully crafted gravy, exploding with subtle heat and sharp tanginess. It's like a Michael Bay movie in your mouth hole. As the sun sets in Kolkata, the narrow back alleys come alive with the scent of affordable fried food. One such hidden gem is this 5-star potato curry that costs less than 50 cents. Meet Kti Kachori, a flavor-packed dish from northern India. It consists of two main elements: a milky potato stew and crispy fried kachoris. Start with oil heated to a super hot temperature. Add cumin, turmeric, diced potatoes, and water. Finish with buttermilk and tamarind water that gives it its signature zest and richness. Now, the second half of this dish, the kachori. Here, they make them unlike anywhere else. Start with chickpea flour dough and fill it with a mixture of green gram beans and secret spices. Shape into discs and fry. The finished kachori gets torn apart on the plate. Top it with roti sev, a crispy Indian snack noodle made from chickpea flour and complete with a few scoops of kati. Kti Kachori is a perfect combination of soft and crunchy textures. When paired with a velvety curry, it creates a soul-pleasing experience you won't soon forget. Up next, a cheesy pancake that will melt your heart, fill your stomach, and it won't cost you an arm and a leg. This is Moong Dal Chilla, a nutritious Indian pancake made from split mung lentils. It's known for its crispy exterior and warm plush center, usually filled with vegetables and cheeses. Pour a ladle of mung bean batter on the hot griddle and spread it out. Add red onions, shredded paneer, and fresh coriander. To finish, grate the cheese on top and fold. Serve with red and green chutney. Moong Dal Chilla is not just a pancake, it's an artful creation, affordable yet decadent. It embodies the essence of Kolkata's street food scene, offering a unique blend of spices, crispiness, and richness. At last, a street-side stall that's been serving Kolkata's most affordable late-night chow for over 80 years.
ये 80 साल पुराना है, डाला है मेरा नाना है नहीं, अब हम ही चलाते हैं। कपड़ा दुकान में काम करते। ये मेरा पुराना डाला है, हम छोड़ दिए थे काम, उसको फिर पकड़ लिए। 30 प्लेट 40 प्लेट, एक प्लेट 50 रुपए का आता है, हाफ प्लेट 30 रुपए का।
Introducing Chot, a dish that originated in Kolkata and is overloaded with carbs. It includes yellow peas, potato patties, and crushed samosas. To prepare, start by dicing onions and tomatoes on a hot tawa. Next, add a homemade spice blend and water. Squeeze in some lemon, then add a white pea stew that's been cooked with cumin, mustard seeds, turmeric, and red chili powder. Season with salt and tamarind chutney. Top that with potato patties, which are like the Indian cousins of hash browns. Finally complete with crushed samosas. Chot will satisfy any nighttime munchies. The combination of crushed samosas, potato patties, and yellow lentils make this dish even more rich than Elon Musk. So our journey through Kolkata's cheapest street food comes to an end. But did we manage to go through the whole day without spending more than $5? The answer is yes. From the spiced allure of subs kachori to the tangy and spicy sauce of chicken chapata and the perfect combination of textures in Kti Kachori to the rich heritage of Nguyen Chot and finally the incredible value for money of Moong Dal Chilla. These dishes aren't just meals, they're echoes of Kolkata's culinary legacy, inviting everyone to savor the city's vibrant spirit without breaking the bank. For more indulgent feasts for your senses, subscribe to Best Ever Food India. Introducing Best Ever Coffee. I've traveled all over the world, and no country has created a better coffee experience than Vietnam. That's why I partnered up with the local coffee experts at Le Coffee to bring Vietnam's satisfying coffee experience right to your kitchen. Order now using the link below to receive this bold blend of Robusta and Arabica, a fin filter to brew the coffee, and a tube of sweetened condensed milk to add the perfect hit of sweetness. This isn't just coffee, this is an experience.